Hold on, energy. I'm gonna try to do this, even though there's like so much traffic right now. I just feel like speaking my mind, so here goes nothing. While I'm taking a short little walk, so I wanted to feel the wind, you know what I'm saying? See the sun a little bit. Listen to the cars passing me by, like walk down the highway. Yeah, we don't get enough exercise, but that's about to change because right now, that's how I always do it, right? Right now, we're in this phase where it's a lot going on, and you know what I'm saying? Everybody is kind of spread out, you know what I'm saying? We're separated. We want to come together, but we don't know what to do. So this is like kind of like hell on earth, you know what I'm saying? This is your reality with your eyes open instead of with your mind closed. You need to see shit is realer than you think. A lot of y'all spend a lot of time talking. And yeah, you do a lot of talking. But you don't realize all that talking that you be doing just comes from the thinking. So right now, you should close your mouth gate and meditate. You need to clear your mind because that talk is Old Testament. You ain't talking no new shit. You're talking the same shit, the past, what it used to be like, and you can't even talk about the future without bringing up the past. Because that's where your whole shit based on. So look, I don't want you to worry about what you're gonna do, like, to get to heaven. Because, you know what I'm saying? Heaven on earth is the same as hell on earth. And right now, you in here. So you need to figure out how to get out. You don't know what hell's like. You don't know what it looked like. You didn't know you've been here the whole time. And now you see it. You don't just think it's a place that you're going to go when you die. You see it now. And when you die, it's the place that you're going to go next. Whether you call that heaven or hell, it's up to you. But right now, before you even worry about that part and what you think it really is, as opposed to what I'm saying or what it sounds like I might be trying to convey to you, what you really need to do is figure out how to get out of hell right now. And I'm not just talking about like you worrying about bringing somebody else, because your life and your path is yours. So whatever you do is going to affect you, and the only way you're going to affect anybody else is if you trauma past, you find a way, you get there, and you come back and say, I know the way, like Harriet Tubman, and then you can lead somebody. Right now, you ain't no leader. You a follower. Whether you worship Jesus or Satan, you a follower. Because even right now, look, even right now in hell, the atheists don't even know which way to go. They think they do. But I'm going to tell you this about people in hell right now. They don't have no leader. They're looking for one, like the minions. They just minions. You know what I'm saying? They're looking for one. They're looking for somebody to worship. They're looking for somebody to follow. They're looking for somebody to give me the answer. Tell me which way to go. But your God has left you for a reason. Because he got more faith in you than you got in your own self. So you need to power up. Whether you do it like you Dragon Ball Z or you're a motherfucking Power Ranger, you need to power up, turn on your little light, get your little GPS, your little spirit guidance system, and follow your real heart. Don't get lost in your desires. If you're being that's how you ended up in hell. You got lost in your desires. Now you're trying to come here and manifest desire, manifest pleasure and satisfaction for your desires, and you're not finding the truth about your reality by doing it because you are lost. If you spend enough time with yourself and think about what is my real life purpose, why was I born here, you'll come to the conclusion that it has nothing to do with satisfaction and pleasure for your desires. It has more to do with serving others and serving yourself at the same time. How can you do that? How can you do that? How can you serve everybody else and yourself at the same time? I tell you, I'm gonna make it real simple. Find you. Care about you, you love you, and I don't mean like in a selfish way or a selfless way, because you know what I'm saying, if you ain't got balance for that shit, you're gonna stay lost in your desires. I mean in a way that is balanced, so when you feel you and you know, all right, I know which way I'm going now, Spirit is leading me, and I'm seeing this ain't about me. Because when you power yourself up, and I'm not talking about like being rich and famous, but when you power yourself up in like a healthy, wealthy way, that is going to affect the whole collective, meaning the whole planet. Whether you can see the results of this doesn't really matter. I'm telling you the truth about it because I know, I've seen it. And actually, I've seen the movements of the energy, because I'm one who sees, and I know this for a fact. So I'm telling you, the way that you change the world is by changing yourself. And if you do not change yourself, you're going to stay stuck in hell. There will be no heaven for you. You're going to stay lost. You will not be found. You're a diamond in the rough, waiting on somebody to dig you up. Waiting on somebody to notice you, recognize you, give you some credit for being the you being the whole time. But nobody's gonna do that. There's no devil. There's no Satan that rules over this hell and is over everybody. Everybody here is equal. The only thing that makes anybody different from anybody else is like your perspective of that person. And I'm gonna tell you what's retarded about that is your perspective of somebody might not even be their perspective of their own self. So it doesn't matter. Your projecting and getting reflections back. You're not putting out the kind of they're not putting out the kind of insight that says I know the truth about everybody else. You're putting out the kind of insight that says I want to know about me, and I don't know that I want to know about me. So stop worrying about everybody else. Stop trying to be the judge. Stop trying to be like, I'm the one who knows everything and I figured it out. Y'all stupid, I'm smart. Stop doing that. Because you don't need credit for that. You on the same journey as the rest of the planet. Everybody's here to do the same thing. Figure out how to get out of hell. It ain't about going to heaven in the way that you was taught or told. It is about finding your way out of hell. Stop. Don't even worry about what heaven is like, because that is a future place in space and time that you can only visualize and create in your mind. And when you do that, if it's based fully and completely on satisfaction and pleasure for your desires, and none of that has to do with you finding yourself, loving yourself, and changing yourself so that heals the world, and not worrying about anybody recognizing or understanding your path, or recognizing that you're putting out what's getting results, and you start seeing, okay, I really do have an effect on the reality when I change the way I see things, when I change the way I speak things, when I change the way I feel things, when I change the way I hear things, because your five senses will lie to you, which means you cannot trust your own flesh. So you have to trust your sixth sense, the one that you don't never realize that you're using when you are using it. You got to learn to use some kind of psychic ability to realize the truth of your reality. Because everybody knows the Lord works in mysterious ways. You cannot understand God's plan. So trying to figure that out is doing too much work. That's too much work for your mind. You need to slow down and realize that we are all going through hell right now. On purpose. It's necessary. Because fear has a way of making you move. When you get you relaxed, when you feeling good about how your life is, and you ain't got no problems, and you're gonna call on God to help you. Nope. You might be somebody who is, grateful enough to be thankful for what you've been blessed with, worshiping worshiping Satan or Jesus. It don't really matter. Might be that. But I guarantee right now, if you're enduring some kind of sickness, some kind of pain, some kind of illness, some kind of disease, you need to realign your focus, because you are resisting the truth of your own reality and placing yourself in a deeper hell than everybody else is going to experience around you. Which means you can resist it as hard as you want. You can act like it ain't what it is all you want. And you know what? When you're in pain, when you're in the hospital or whatever this brings you to, nobody else is going to be experiencing that. They're going to be looking at you. And some of them ain't even going to want to help you. Because it's like you did to yourself. And then you're going to have some people like, man, let me help you. Let me see what I can do for you. And the truth is, they can only give you so much of what you need as far as help. Because if you're the one that's hurting yourself, how they gonna save you from you? And you can't even save you from your own damn self. Come on now. You need to wake up from that. Right. You got a lot of bad blood. any reason. This is the part you love yourself and surrender to God's will for your life. Find you. Figure out your passion, your purpose. Because when you know that, you're going to make the next move and the next move and the next move. That's going to be getting you ready for what's about to happen next. Because there's always going to be something. If you think this is the worst of the worst, bully yourself. Because healing is in order. And I guarantee, if you ever met somebody in your life that had like more than one illness, and sometimes they will go to the doctor and get that straight, or that don't bother them, but they got like 2 or 3 other things that's still bothering them. And when they went to the doctor for that visit, the doctor couldn't do nothing for the other ones, but he was like, yeah, I got something for this one. Yeah, that's you right now. You got a few things. And right now, you don't have to focus on all of them. You don't have to focus on all of them, because you might not be equipped to handle all your disease, all your sickness, all your illness, all your pain. However, you can start with something. You can start with something. And wherever you start at, that's probably going to be the one that's doing the most to you. The one that's killing you the most. Focus right there. That's going to lead you to the next thing, the next thing, the next thing. Start with your healing right now. And if you don't know how to tell what's wrong with you, like if you done went to a doctor and they was like, I done did all my tests and I got nothing, says that you're really ill, you're really sick. I don't know why you're having this pain. I don't know why you're experiencing this disease. You need to come find a shaman, somebody who knows how to do spiritual healing, energy healing. Because those are the only people that's going to be able to help you anyway. I know some of y'all probably seen where they made a proposal where when you got a lot of problems, you just take one pill to take care of everything called fuck it all. Fuck it all. Get this fuck it off. Some of y'all probably need to do that. Just swallow the harsh reality. Just stop holding on to the bullshit. Just fuck it off. Fuck. Because, you know what I'm saying? You are not strong enough to do what you're trying to do. You need to focus on one thing and handle that. I guarantee you, when you're trying to do too many things, you're just adding to the power of hell. You're just creating demons to come, you know what I'm saying, play the victim in your space. Because you're trying so hard to play the hero, and you're gonna end up like a superhero that gets attacked by a whole bunch of villains at once, and you just get taken over. You're taken out because you can't handle all them. It's too many. It's taking on too much. So chill out. You know what I'm saying? Just chill down and focus on one thing at a time. Hypnotize yourself. Because ain't nothing wrong with starting off. Everybody want a clean slate. But you gotta give it to yourself. Ain't nobody do that for you. Shadow work and light work is two different avenues. If you don't know how to do, you need to find somebody that knows how to do. You could be stuck on stupid now. SOS. I need help. I'm gonna tell you the first prayer you need to pray when you get to that I realize I need help, and you humble enough to ask for it, say, hello, ever loving presence. I need assistance. And I guarantee a shaman will appear. Because they can feel you from planets away. But your healing is going to come from your own faith. You are the placebo. So you got to believe in yourself. Self-doubt, self-hate, and self-fear, these are not your powers. These are the things that put you in the same vibration as a demon, a demonic presence, an evil spirit, somebody who's living their life backwards, somebody who's already dead, even though you're alive like a zombie. You just walking around, just on autopilot, following the crowd, and then claiming how individual you are, how separate you are from the rest of the planet. Like, you don't realize we are all connected, no matter what you actually believe. Now, you living a lie. You lying to your own self. Feel it. Like that now. Okay. So, you know what I'm saying? Springtime, in the meantime, spirits, take care of your bodies. Bodies, take care of your spirits. And just be the light that you are. Namaste.